Well, I'm back with a sunflower. This is Deborah. And I'm on the finishing end of this. I did a little short video earlier about dealing with problems. Posted on some Instagram and TikTok and things like that. But I do want to talk a little bit more for those that really are wanting more instruction and want a longer video. So I'm going to try that for YouTube. And so now I'm at the point here where I'm getting close to the end of my drawing. So now each petal becomes almost like a character. So you look at each petal now individually and decide if you like it and decide if it has enough character. In other words, what has this petal been through? You know, has it had a mosquito? A mosquito wouldn't do anything to a petal. Has it had a little bug land on it and die? You know, maybe a little bug landed right here and it stuck and it died, or a little bug was trying to eat a hole in it, or got a little sunburned, or I don't know how all this stuff happens, but okay, it has a little injury. That's okay. It's a little dark. I don't want it to stand out that much, so I'm gonna bring him back a little bit. There you go. See? A little wound there on the sunflower. So that gives that one little sunflower petal a little more character. And like in real life, each one of these petals has their own story. So we have to give them their own story. And you think, wow, that's a lot for a drawing, to concentrate on. But see, you're not just drawing. You're learning. You're learning about life. You're learning about how to deal with problems. You really are. And you do that in anything you do in life, whatever your interests are. But in art, you have to do a lot of thinking. You really do. Because your emotions, expressions come out in this. So like this morning, I woke up early. The plight of the artist. Get up and do it while it's there, while it's in your mind. So I did. Got my little dog under here. Every once in a while you can hear him snore. Little Charlie. But you have to get up. Do it while you got the inspiration. A little dark. So I've got to give each one of these petals their own little life, their own little story. And that'll take a little time. It's okay. I'm painting and drawing. I keep calling painting because this drawing thing is new to me. It's new. So I'm learning as I'm teaching. It's like I said on another video. I'm learning too. And I'm learning that each one of these petals has their own story. They all come together, make one big story. But they each have their own story. So I've got to kind of give each one of them. We are not machines. We don't pump out. Oh, Lord. How many people want artists to do the same thing over and over and over? That is not us. That is hell to us. That is living in hell. Living in hell. The planet hell. Wherever it is. That is hell to us. Okay? We have to do things. We have to try new things. We have to constantly be trying something new. And after we try that new thing, in art, let's say I did scrapbooking. No, it wasn't scrapbooking. I've done that too. Junk journals. And it was fun. And I did a lot of them. Everyone was different based on the personality of the person you're doing it for. Did it for all my granddaughters and a few nieces and a few friends of granddaughters. They loved them. So I did the junk journals. But I'm not going to be a junk journal making machine. That gets old. So I'm on to something else. So I'm drawing now. So as an artist, you got to be willing to, well, as anything in life, you got to be willing to roll with punches. You might start out in one profession and think this is what you want. The next thing you know, you done segued into a whole nother world. Well, it was meant to be from the beginning. That first profession was to get you to where you are now. And so don't look back and regret any part of your life, because it's made you who you are, and it's got you to where you are now. Do I have regrets? Of course I do. I just can't believe people leave this earth and say they have no regrets. I have many regrets. Many things I wished I had handled different. I could have done better. I could have. I was probably too focused on things that wasn't important. Left the main thing out. That happens. So you have regrets. What do I do with those regrets? I don't do it again. I try to do better. I think I got mixed up right here. This was a little problem. You see how dark it was? It didn't have any meaning to why it was dark like that. Excuse me. Oh, forget about the camera. Sorry. I mean, it can be dark like that because there's a shaded spot. See, I have to think this through. I don't know. I'll try this, see how it looks. Don't like it, I'll erase it till I get it to where I like it. Don't ever feel like you're wasting time. I can't stress that enough. Oh, you're in there wasting time writing that story again. You're in there wasting time on that, trying to write that song. You're in there wasting time doing your art. No, you're not. This is the best thing you can do with your time if you're an artist. This is who you are, and then it's just like gardening. Same thing. You're not wasting time gardening. It's your health. It's your life. This is your mental health as an artist. Your mind's all over the place all the time, running like a hose pipe that's been let go. It's on high. That's the way your mind is. As an artist, it's all over the place. As a musician, when I say artist, I mean the creative people. It can be anything. It can be junk journals. It takes a lot of creativity to make those junk journals. It takes a lot of creativity to scrapbook. If you're a good scrapbooker and people are just amazed at your work, you're an artist. You should try other things. Scrapbooking's fine. It's an art. I go back and look at some that I've done and wish I'd done more. Wish I'd done a whole lot more. You see, you don't go back years later, because I'm old enough, I've had time to go back. You might not be old enough yet to have a lot of experiences to draw from, so you have to listen to people that have. Or you're the fool. Fool don't listen. Fool never changes. And we all have the fool in us. He's in there.